sign!
Good morning, you guys. When Bob's?
I don't fucking know.
I believe the real question is when Pasusu.
What the hex?
What the hex?
We're live.
What?
Episode 17. She was just 17.
17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond her hair. Her bare hair.
But
Oh,
I
why?
Hair
never
bear.
Didn't I dance with her
another.
mother?
Woo!
Because I saw underage girl there.
Oops.
Oops.
You must shake your hair on the woo, which is not existent anymore.
That's true. I used to have bangs once.
Bear
Nothing
market
else,
sacrifice.
just bangs. Yes.
How are you guys?
You guys is.
You guys is.
You guysers. What?
Man,
Hey, hey,
Hey.
Angry Hamster, you got your fucking third green day in a row.
Oh,
and
yes.
You better
Oh,
damn
yes.
well be pleased. Because
It's-
really
it's
hard
green
to pump
for
the
now.
price all by
I'm
myself.
so happy.
It's green for now. All right.
Oh, Mr. Pessimist.
Yes. I literally I put
Anyway.
out the tweet where I was saying what the hex is going on when it dipped like just below 5 cents. I was really
This-
mad. And then
this looks
somebody,
just like-
some whale must have read that and
Yeah.
and removed half the liquidity because
Ah.
that dropped from 120 to 70 million. And
Mhm.
sure enough, we're about to break through the middle Bollinger Band here.
Actually, Cryptomatic, your tweet ended up on HexRec Plebs. Congratulations! That's the first time I have seen you on the Rex
First
Hex
time I
Plebs.
made it.
Rex Hex Plebs.
And ladies and gentlemen, please remember this chart should remind you to always get your colon checked for colon cancer.
That's right. No, we wicked all the way here to almost 7 cents, 6.9. And then the Americans woke up and now we're at 6.3. What the hex?
Europeans know how to pump
RSI
and Americans know how to dump.
You know, RSI looks great. Gotta relax the RSI after a giant pump like this. And the MACD is green, as Hexo would say. So we're off to greener pastures. No.
It feels good. It feels good for something to look. Let's roll back. Welcome to the chat because they've been very patient. They've been hanging out for 20 years before we even started streaming. They're wonderful people, very witty characters. Say hello to them, please.
Let's say hi to the chat. We got 50 people watching. That's awesome. On a close to launch of mainnet day, hopefully. Nom Nom is first, as we wouldn't expect anything else from him. SE is here. We got Andre369, Sandy B, that dude in the chat, Degen Dougie. A young Johnny Chaos is watching.
Oh, hello,
us. Hey.
Johnny Chaos.
He's busy streaming. He's the guy that says he doesn't want to stream, but I see him every day on somebody's stream, which is just great. But we will have to see.
Well,
Johnny.
technically, he's not streaming.
Technically, it's not his own show. Hex on Air is here. Tiger is here. Degen Hexicans. That's a new name. Wow.
Hey, you guys is.
Who else? A Wookie is here. Melf Tony, of course.
Hey, May the 4th be with you, people.
Yes.
Yes, Peter. It is that Star Wars holiday.
It's not even a sci-fi.
Excuse me? What do you think it is? A fairy tale with space wizards
Yes.
for kids?
Yes.
I like Cinco de Mayo better. Just imagine we could every year celebrate Cinco de Mayo, the pulse chain launch.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be wonderful? But every auspicious holiday that we called, every one for the last 2 years, has been kaput.
But Cinco de Mayo would be nice. Johnny Chaos could be all out with his skeletons and the
but that's not Cinco de Mayo. No, you're thinking of
is that not?
No, that's the Day of the Dead.
Yes. Such an ignorant pleb. Day of the Dead. That's in October somewhere, right? No.
That's when you're drinking your beer in the beer garden and they're celebrating skeletons.
Oktoberfest.
Why would Pulse Chain launch on any significant date?
Here, Dia de los Muertos from a wild SJ, who will be piloting the van of sorts cross country soon, and we wish her well and the buckle up of los seatbelts.
If they get the motor running, that looks like one wrecked van.
Get out on the highway. Looking for the Hex pump.
Finbear is here. Yes, Brand. You see all these streamers coming back out, which is nice. Got Hexo was live yesterday. And
saw Brand.
Balliot Brand was live. He was talking about practicing the 14 pulses with his girlfriend, which I thought was a great story.
That ain't no lie. The practicing, once you get a Hexican girlfriend and you can practice your 14 pulses, it's a lot of fun.
Girlfriend,
man. Girlfriend. Oh, so Peter thinks it's cool to split up 14 pulses between two ladies. That's not how it works, Peter. You're supposed to go for 14 at one go.
Well, I have seen many documentaries on Pornhub where the gentleman was able to spread it between many
diversify.
many participants.
That's right. Support the Pulse Tube, everybody. ThePulseTube.com.
It's
so important for all
you are
the
filthy.
Streamers. Damn Yankee dumpers, exactly. There you go. So that's a live crowd. So do we have any news?
Well, wait. Back to the dumpers. As you do, I've been checking out the wallets for these big red ones, and I find that these people are like getting all out. They don't just hold back. They like out of here. Get this hex out of my wallet. It's out of here. But on the other side, it's like the wallets on the green side are accumulating into bags that they already have. So people are preparing for Pulse launch, and other people think this is just a sell the news quick, 10% up and I'm out of here type of bullshit. So keep that in mind. I've also seen some interesting market making bots kind of involved recently.
Okay.
And that's weird. What do you think?
That's the thing what I've always been angry about was these people who nuke their whole position. Like, I don't mind taking a profit and I don't mind, if you're having to pay for bills, but delete your whole position, millions of hex on the market like this. Just stupid in my opinion. So I don't get it.
It's down to the heck. It's not even a 10% keep just in case. It's down to the floorboard. Nothing. There was nothing left.
What happened to always keep a moon bag?
Apparently that doesn't work with some people.
Shout out to Sherika McMillan. She's in the house. Yes, we've been onboarding on Twitch the other day. Man, everybody's in the chat and some other DJ Alpha Music's chat trying to onboard people.
I have a topic. I have a topic for you guys. You guys. I saw BitBoy's last stream yesterday, and he was promoting. Okay, so this is the pearls of wisdom from BitBoy. Okay, So he's lecturing people saying, I told you guys this new shitcoin layer 1 thing came out, and I told you guys there would be a dump. It was priced at $10,000 and instantly dumped to 3. I told you guys to wait for the dump and then buy in. $10,000 down to 3 or something obscene like that. It was like 99% down. Whatever it was terrible. He says, I told you guys to wait for it because everything dumps. Everything dumps when it comes out. So I put it to you this way. This other layer 1 came out with $10,001 initial price on the market. What did they expect to happen? In terms of our wonderful thing, it comes out at potentially mice nuts, and it only has up to go. So the chart should be pretty ridiculously different. What do you guys think?
Well, I was looking at this one here today, which again is not a coin that we recommend, but just for the sake of the conversation, because of Pulse Chain launch, because this was a long-awaited.
Sui, this is it. This is it.
Sui, is that the one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my chart looks a bit different though.
This has only been out for like 2 days.
Yeah. This launched today. It was highly awaited, but it looked differently this morning. It launched at 5 and dumped then 70% all the way down to 1. I don't know.
No, it was there. Like there it is. 10,001. It launched at $10,001, man. 10,001.
This was at 4.5. So, and the ICO price for the VC investors was 10 cents, right? So they made a 45x literally for a very, very for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then this dumped all the way down, and now it's at 130, which is still a 13x. So yeah, that's kind of the question. Will Pulse Chain perform a similar thing? And then VC investors. We don't have VC investors. We have Hexicans. So
some wallets have some edge against other wallets because they got a bigger volume bonus.
Yes.
Some wallets have 2 to 2.5 times more pulse than others. So the
psychological floor is much lower. Yes. However, if it comes out at 0, it depends on buyers and the ones that actually were already in possession of the tokens from 2 years ago to do that sack to sell to them. So I think it'll be the reverse, because what would be sellers will be the ones to dump at a loss after 2.5 years of waiting.
Some, for sure.
Some will. And there will be some very grateful buyers, but I believe that there is much more buying pressure out there than would be sellers, the desperate ones, right?
Yes.
Why are we talking about something we have no clue about?
You have a clue about it. If you haven't determined some kind of opinion on this matter after 2 years, Peter, then I would love to get what you're smoking.
Well, after hearing so many theories, I just
tell us some of your theories. Let's review. Look, on this, the eve of possible launch, let's huddle around the campfire, and Peter, tell us all of the theories that you can remember.
Okay, so first I have told you that some wallets have quite an edge against the others. On the other hand, there is a fuck ton of transactions going on testnet, and quite a lot of validators there, which is interesting. And it's just the testnet. And I don't know how about you, but I think a lot of people are not participating in testnet anymore because it's a testnet for 1.5 years or something like that. You can put in the RCP and
RCP
or RPC or what the hell is the
PC
PCP
PCP
PPP
PP.
Yeah. So
I mean, if we see investors dump at a 45x, if that's enough for them, or even when they couldn't catch the top just at a 20x or something, that's pretty crazy. And but the hope that I have is that we've built up so much hype now over these 2 years that and people who missed out on Pulse Chain, that there's so much interest and that there are more buyers than sellers. That's what I'm hoping for. Not with this coin where only VCs had a chance to invest.
I think you're onto something there. Look, you got 3 avenues, right, of buying pressure, and it's huge. I mean, we're trending on Twitter like crazy right now. Millions of tweets. And you've got people that catch those tweets and are not participants or are looking into this for the first time because we got the influencers waking up to the fact that Pulse Chain is going to be rad. Then you've got the ones that say, oh, I missed on Pulse Chain Sacrifice. I've only got Pulse X and I intend to go and leverage that to go get me a bag of Pulse. And then you've got the greedy bastards like us that sacrificed for both, but can never get enough Pulse. So we're going to see whatever we can do to wait for any kind of pullback and dip and get a better price. So what else do you want in terms of the perfect storm to see that go from like $0 up to some crazy number and then cascade down and go back up and see it like whipsawing to increase the interest level for degen traders and just keep that going on for a long time?
Yes. No, I
think
agree.
that we got that. It's my. So the question is, how are you preparing after this investor fatigue that you've found yourself in for the last forever? What's on your mind after all this time has beaten your brow down to this pulp that you see before you? What are you going to do? All right, if I told you Pulse Chain's live right now, what do you do?
Connect to RPC.
Check the chart.
Check the chart.
Or go look for a chart. See if there's a chart somewhere.
Right. I mean,
maybe there isn't even a chart.
The chart won't be there probably.
Maybe there isn't even a chart because we don't have a pair to Ethereum or anything in the beginning.
Well,
nothing.
Remember the ratio trading, right? The ratio trading.
Fuck that.
No, but you're going to want to see it on PulseX. You're going to want to watch the show, right? You're going to want to see things going.
Famous was live last night with RG3, and he said we should not have a desk that is cluttered with papers.
I love Famous.
We should prepare a clean desk.
Shout out to Famous. Remember what he says. You should not do nothing. There's always something to do.
Yes.
And I really remember, I talked to him about this today. I thought that was wonderfully aptly put. There's always something to do. There's always thinking of your security that you didn't prepare for well enough. You get your tokens. You want to move them to a fresh wallet. Famous brought that up with RG3 again. Very, very good point. Create a brand new wallet with a 24-word seed and a passphrase, something that has never touched the internet ever, and throw your tokens in there. Then you can go take a nap and then wake up and say, well, what's going on? And all this crazy degen stuff is taking off. That's number one. Number two, thinking of a plan and watching how things play out. Your mind should always be active and thinking about the next steps. Like you're driving a car, learning to drive a car. You're not looking at the bumper in front of you. You're looking down the road like a mile to see if any oncoming hazards are on their way toward you, or you're on your way toward them, I should say. So that's his point. And I thought that was really well articulated on RG3's chatting with the captain. Yes. With Famous, right? I thought that was really good.
It was. So it's really prepare your hardware wallets. That's one thing you can do. And as soon as it's live, move your funds if you're worried. But then again, all of us here, I think we are in a different situation. Everybody's situation is different. Like I was early in HEX. I sacked for both Pulse Chain and PulseX. So I'm hoping that I can just wait and sit it out and watch the show eating popcorn. But there are others who are
wait and dump.
who missed out on one of the sacks, for examples, and they feel that if they make a quick play right at the beginning, that they can, somehow get a good position in Pulse Chain, for example, and give up some of their Pulse X tokens for Pulse Chain or HEX or PHEX, and for them, I feel a little bit worried or sorry, because nobody really know. I think nobody can give a good strategy or good advice on what to do and how to do it. They have to make that decision for themselves. But at least, like Famous said, call in sick or be ready, because it might be a once in a lifetime opportunity that's coming.
But don't make yourself really sick to call in.
Yeah.
You're faking it and you're in perfect health. Hey, you know what? JFK 666 has reminded me that we have a video.
Yes.
That have you got that queued up for an opportune moment in this time? Oh, beautiful.
Let's run this, right?
Woo-hoo!
Hilarious.
Great balls of fire! Couldn't you see I had the right of way? Where'd you learn to drive? Oh dear. This looks serious. Skirt. Slip. Chihuahua! Don't worry, madam. I'll pin it on. Sálgase de aquí! No me detenga! Déjeme en paz! Déjeme en paz! Is that all the thanks I mean, melon boy? Oh, by George, I'm getting out of the city of lunatic drivers. Why don't you people stop standing around? Genuine calfskin upholstery. I'd forgotten. Oh, they just don't build them like they used to. Oh, pride of workmanship, I tell you. Oh, Shaw. Now the battery is dead. Well, we'll just try a little elbow grease. Be careful, you break your arm with the crank. It kicked me. The timing is off. Better look under the hood. Oh, bosh. The magneto is salty. Bosh. Magneto! Oh, that's a corker. An automotive joke. That's pretty old-timer. I'll try a little oil on the Kleiber brow. Right next to the cradle. Primer. Little gas in the petcock. There she goes! Now get out of here! All right, go on home, folks. The excitement is all over. Wow! Now there's a lot of zip left in this old bus. Like I said, they don't build them like they used to. Hey, neighbor! You take my advice and stay out of Seattle. They drive like a bunch of bulls in a china shop. Oh, that's a good one. In a china shop. And away we go.
It's like Sandy be the dude. It's a bull, Papa, not a car. Right, you are, Sandy B, the dude. What a corker. The Cliver Brown's broken. What an automotive joking. Yeah. Thank you.
What is this with the stay out of Seattle? Why did he say that? Is that like a
stay out of Seattle? What?
Yeah, like the driving. The drivers are stupid or something.
Yep. Anyway, JFK 666. I missed the post somehow, and I just saw it like a few days ago.
He gave us this for the opening of the first episode, and I thought we would get killed if we play this on the show.
Here's to death. If that's what it means, kill me now. That was well done, JFK.
Yeah, it's so much work because he has to do these like frame by frame. So
I always felt so sad for Mr. Magoo. By the way, he was voiced by an actor from Gilligan's Island, the guy that played what was it, Mr. Oh shit. Who's the guy that was the rich guy from the Gilligan's Island?
I don't know.
You don't know? Come on. Hey, Lovey, come over here and give me a stup. You don't remember this?
Bonanza.
He's Mr. Howell. Mr. Howell. Thank you very much.
Howell,
Thurston Howell III. Very good. So that was the same actor, also a man that appeared in what James Dean movie? What James Dean movie? Here's 10 seconds to answer in the chat. The same actor appeared in what James Dean movie?
I have no clue.
Rebel Without a Cause. He played the father.
That's a Public Enemy song.
It wasn't Giant, no. Although Giant was an excellent movie. Oh my God.
So Richard tweeted, when mainnet, sir, when it's ready, which is soon. When is soon, when it's ready.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
Thanks for checking in, Richard, but this doesn't help.
Do you think he's having fun while trolling everyone?
I think he hates it. I think he wants to really put it out. I think he's really eager to put it out, but he can't.
So let me ask this.
Not quite there.
What else could be there to improve? What else?
Even my block explorer thing, I see all my shit coins, like everything is there. So it looks really.
We have comas.
Really ready. We have comas, we have shit coins, we have everything.
So
everything. And
like mid-May is on the table, right?
Mid-ish May.
Mid-ish May.
Also a competitor DEX is about to come out. It's again something we can't really recommend because it's the only Hex only show, but this will be a very funny.
Why not leave it up there advertising it anyway? Go ahead.
Exactly. This will be a fun to use.
What is this?
DEX.
This is
on
the PP guys.
Chain. This is from Hexy Bastard with the PP coin. They are now working.
And plenty of innuendo, plenty of phallic comedy. Yes.
Yes, with the eggplants. And it will be called 9-inch as a homage to Richard's PP.
It's an homage to men who lie about the size of their penis.
So watch out for that. They will also have a sacrifice. So I'm hearing, but anyway, do your own research.
Another one.
Yes. And it will be a DEX with limit orders, which is interesting.
Pulse chain, pulse chain, pulse chain, it's coming soon.
It's coming soon.
That's sung to the tune of Chain of Fools. Are we fools? Is that what you're saying?
Speaking
it's
of the
so
hype
cringy,
of Twitter,
it's good.
It's great. It's awesome. He has a fantastic voice. Speaking of, there's this other thing on Twitter that I
Pulse chain.
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 coming soon.
That's nice. I like that one.
I'm sick of the word soon.
I've heard soon for too long. 2 years.
Shall we
2
look
years
at the,
before Hex?
at
2
the
years
Hex
ago.
the Hexy Awards real quick?
Oh, time to
share
toot,
my-
toot
share
the
my
horn.
screen. Yeah. Did you guys see this? So I've been given a
Wow, that's professional.
I've been given a list with
Is this in
with
Word?
the winners.
This is the way that you get your award?
So
By
that's-
email
that-
and there's a Word document.
That's all there is. So you can watch it on KSB TV.
I
They
mean,
did the
somebody
ceremony.
somebody has to type it in. So
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me see this rigged list here. Most consistent Hex
engaging.
content of 2022. Hexologist. You might as well call it most hexologist content, rich content. Hexologist.
Hexologist. Most consistent. Well,
Most consistent.
most
not-
informative.
Yes.
Crypto Coffee.
Where's best dressed?
That's
most
coming.
entertaining.
Oh,
Crypto Coffee. We love Crypto Coffee, even though he
Even though?
snubbed us. He wouldn't
And-
come on our show.
because he's got reckless freaking thoughts around hardware
We
wallets.
asked him 20 times. I think he's scared of Papa B.
He's not scared. He would tell you that he doesn't even know who Papa B is what he would say.
He is too attracted to Papa B to come on.
Is that sexual magnetism that he can't get with? Oh, yes.
It's that thing.
Yes.
Well, most entertaining hex content, hexologist. Yeah.
This is most entertaining.
Really?
Well, we who voted for this anyway?
Hexicans.
Yeah, who created it? Like,
who created it? Where was it sent out? Was it decentralized?
Where is the DAO voting?
Yes.
It's all on blockchain, immutable.
I don't remember.
Favorite Hexican newcomer, Corey Costa, which is well deserved, I would say. Remember, this is 2022, so we even have a bunch of new ones already now, but this is 23, so this is all concerning 22. Best Hex onboarder of 2022, Ebit Hex. I can actually, I've seen him.
I would argue for half of 2022.
Yeah, maybe half. Yeah. And he is great at onboarding. I've seen him in action, and he really
because I think when people are approached by him, they put their hands up and hand the wallet over. They're like, just get away, you crazy German dude. Oh, you want to onboard me on the Hex? Sure, whatever you say, just please. Distance,
he did this
please.
to people standing in the line at the airport waiting to go through customs, and then he talks to everybody.
Attention, everyone in the airport. Yeah, he gets get the handcuffs behind the back, and he's trying to onboard the police officers as he gets hauled off.
Sir, I think you need to come with us.
A whole strip search, and he's still onboarding. They're getting in the anal search, and he's still onboarding. And at the end, he says, "Well, I onboarded the hell out of those technicians back there. They're all Hexicans
Best
now."
Hex Alpha in 22, Wales only. Yes.
Alpha.
So many charts.
Absolutely. Funniest Hex content creator, Richard Hart.
Really?
Okay.
Great marketing, boy.
Not ha funny, of course.
But it was funny.
Said funny.
And his tweets are funny.
Okay.
Like the one we just had.
Yes.
And there was also honorable mention nominated Thothschild for funniest Hex content creator.
Well,
which I thought was hilarious.
Wow.
Best Hex articulated game theory, K4K. Absolutely. I think Rags to Riches.
Rags to Riches is pretty freaking great
as well.
There's a lot of them now. There's a lot.
K4K has the views on YouTube, and he gets the most spam messages and stuff in his comments too from everybody else, even more than Richard and Coffee. So he's definitely putting in that work. Most engaging Hexican on Twitter, Richard Hart.
I got a meow. I'm trying to call my wife to come and shut the cat up. Continue, please.
Hexican live off the party, CZ Hexing. Yes, she is. You've been streaming with her, right?
Who?
That Papa B. You've been streaming with CZ.
Yes. Well, when she's in Twitter space, and I was on her show once. Yes.
Yeah. Best Hexican YouTube channel of 2022. Wait for it. Discourse Syndicate. Woo!
What? Wow. Is that? Do we get to take some credit for that? I hope.
Yes.
We partially won something. Yay!
Well, Das Baum.
Das Baum. Sorry.
Das Baum takes the credit.
Yep.
Discourse Syndicate and Crypto Coffee. So that's amazing. And again, this has been voted on by regular old Hexicans. So this is really nice. Best Hexican TikTok of 2022, Hexican Girl. Yes. And she does a lot of work. She's from the UK to feature the Top Cats racing, the Hex Lambos. She's putting in that work. Hottest male Hexican of 22, Richard Hart.
Really? I mean,
the Montclair jacket was
the underbelly or double chinning.
The undercock.
The undercock.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
This next one, the category is pretty broad and wide. We have a lot of
hottest female. Jory Hex has won. Congratulations. And also
Jory?
Hexican Designer of the Year, Suzanne Hexican.
Wow.
And
Jory
the most
Hex.
she does all these t-shirts with the glitter and the glitzer and the glamour and
get on to the next one. We know you.
And the next one, which is the most important category, obviously.
Yes.
Let me highlight that shit.
Yes.
Hexican Artist of the Year 2022. Freddy Quotes, my man, and yours truly, DJ Cryptomatic.
DJ Cryptomatic, I knew him when he was just this yay tall, and he was a nothing, and now
nobody.
He doesn't return my calls. He's just huge. He's got.
Freddie told me
he's got this Word document printed out and framed.
Yeah, this Word document. That's my proof. I couldn't put any name here. But Freddie called me and he told me
we are barely green today, by the way.
Barely shut up.
No, it's going
down. You're the mush. It's Peter's fault.
Of course.
So we both received 200 votes, like Freddie Quotes and myself, to the number, which is impressive.
Wait,
Hexican,
there's significantly more than 400 Hexicans in our community.
I know, but there were also 4 more nominees.
So how many votes are there here?
I don't know. I would guess maybe 1,000 people took part in this.
Like the rigged voting from the United States, like like the little delegates for every state, and they carry forth something and propose to Congress, but they don't necessarily have to do that. Is that bullshit, or is it like people really voting for this stuff?
No, or did you voted, but it's been 1,000 maybe, not like 10,000.
Okay.
It's on Crypto Sparbook.
Less than 1K. Okay.
It's on Crypto Sparbook. Okay, so you'd have to watch Sparbook to do this?
Yeah, you have to go on their website to do this.
Their website, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Website.
Developer of the Year, Alex from Hedron.
Yay.
Probably.
Yes. He made me
Community Leader of the Year, Funding Jim, which I think is
Funding Jim.
I voted
Funding Jim.
I like to read his name as Funding Jim.
Funding Jim. No.
It's funny.
I voted for RG3 to be honest, but because I think he has more to rally the crowds. I think he does that better. But Funding Jim, of course, if you look at the
onboards the whales. Come on,
I gotta say that it's delightful to know that our community is way more than 150,000 stakers right now, and most people are looking at this list saying, "Who? What? Who are these people?" I got my own little kind of group of friends, and we're all Hexicans. This is like OG stuff, you know. Yeah. That's what I think the new generation of Hexicans are thinking. Like Balliot Brand was saying, we used to be very tight-knit because we always knew there'd be a day that we had so many people that, the best streamers were yet to come. I love that idea. Is it, 2 years ago we were saying, yeah, right? Yes. It's like the best streamers are going to be long after we've given up this whole shenanigan that we're doing now. So it's very interesting that there's such
I'm fatigued already.
Me too. I'm like, oh Jesus, wasn't this the same list as last year? No, but continue, please, and continue quickly because I'm dying.
Sorry that there is no security expert of the year category. Maybe
no,
we should have put that in there.
Shush with your. I can print out my own Word document.
Funding Jim, well deserved. Hexican Woman of the Year, Black Hexican.
Wow, I was on her show, so that's very nice.
Yes. And Hexican Man of the Year. Don't know about this. Hexologist and Abit Hex in a
proof of man.
Tie.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
And out with it.
Very, very nice Word document.
Congratulations.
That was
lovely.
Someone should have screenshotted it and put it into NFT. NFT that Word document, please.
Hexistentialist. There's my title. Treasure Salesman of the Year. If only I got the commission.
You would made all $500. You mean?
I would have if they offered me 15% for a code that I would shield to people, and they would get no discount whatsoever. It was my referral, and then they said, if you really want, shut up, nom nom. That's uncalled for. I'm not a boomer. I am a Gen Hexican.
Boomer of the year.
My father's a boomer, you twerp. Nom nom.
Speaking of nom nom, do you remember when nom nom put in the topic with the OFAC compliant blocks, which we had once?
Yes.
And there is this site which is called
MEV Watch.
MEV Watch, exactly.
It's called. Let me think about this for a second. What could the site be called?
And back when we did this whole thing about which RPC provider to use for not being compliant or to be compliant, back then this was like when it started out, we had 65% of blocks in compliance on Ethereum with OFAC. Then around the time when we did the topic, it was like 44%, and now this is down to 28%. So that makes me think that many of the mining pools and things are say fuck this compliancy.
Yeah.
So
well,
this is good for
what?
Centralization.
Guess what? Pulse chain validators, 0%.
0%, exactly. So just another loose end that I wanted to tie up. And then I saw this today. It's just again the shenanigans that are going on in the rest of the crypto world. I mean, jury convicts former OpenSea product head of NFT insider trading trial, and then it says
shocking.
It says in the article, a former head of product for NFT marketplace OpenSea was convicted. So with evidence, convicted Wednesday following a trial that focused on alleged NFT insider trading.
Really?
What is this?
What was he sentenced
to? He was accused in 2021 of using secret crypto wallets to buy up NFTs before they're being prominently featured on OpenSea's front page.
Peter is amazed.
No way.
That's
what was
impossible.
What was the sentence?
Impossible.
Wow.
No way.
Wow.
No way that happens.
Was he sentenced or not?
I think it's
still to come.
Still on trial. Yeah.
Still on trial. It says convicted though. Convicted means the trial's over.
What?
Means
convicted
the jury says guilty, Your Honor.
Yeah, you're right. It should be over, but it doesn't say about the sentencing.
Well, maybe he's like, you shall come back before this pulpit 1 week from tomorrow next, and you will be brought up to the highest hilltop and hanged by the neck until dead. That's what he's got to say.
Nah,
right?
he will just pay a fine. It will be fine after
the slap on the wrist, and you can go.
Sandy B, the dude says, ugliest geisha prize goes to Papa. Thank you. That's great.
the guys are still on about the awards
this must
show.
Have gone on for minutes.
We've done our own award show.
Much
here.
comedy in the chat.
Treasure Salesman of the Year. Yeah,
if you would have been paying attention, you would have heard Peter and I went on about that for a while.
Yeah, sorry, I had to. Someone had to run the awards. So. Awarded for Jake Sharp's hairdresser. Man, you guys are crazy. I was actually rewatching the chat because it always takes 3 days before you can see it on YouTube. So I was watching that from last week's show over the weekend, and sometimes the guys in the chat they make their own. They have their own conversation, totally unrelated to the show, which is so great. So we really appreciate all you guys tuning in. That's amazing.
Look at Finbear throws up a guess about the amount of the judgment. My guess is 30 million fine. You know what?
Could be
fine.
That's fine. It's fine. I think he made more.
A dude from the city goes back to the countryside where his parents live, and he notices that there's a big farm right next to their parents' farm, and his friend is the new owner of the farm, and it looks really nice. So he decides to go and visit and say hi to his old friend. And the old friend of his is really proud of the state. He wants to show the guy around everything. They go and see the new farmhouse, they go and see the pigs, and they go and see the guy has a few horses and sheep and everything, and it looks really beautiful. And all of a sudden the dude notices that there's a pig that has a wooden leg. It looks really smart and is like a really sort of happy-go-lucky type of a pig. And he follows them around and oinks really happily, and the guy's like really interested with the wooden leg, and he's like, hey, what can you tell me about the pig? Oh, that's a wonderful pig, man. You wouldn't believe it. He saved my kid's life. You know, he fell into the well before we had we had the time to fix the lid, and my kid fell in the well. Me and the missus, we were plowing in the fields, and we didn't hear the kid screaming, but the pig heard him, and he jumped into the
it's a bit of a longer joke.
Well and helped my son up the well, and then we had to rescue the pig. There he was swimming in circles when we came to rescue him, and oh man, this is like the best pig a guy could have, and the neighbor's like, wow, that's something, man. That's a special pig. What else has happened with him? Well, when our old house, when it burned down, me and the missus and our son, we were upstairs. We were sound asleep, and there was this electric fire, and the entire downstairs caught in flames in a matter of minutes. We would have died if it wasn't for the pig. See, what happened was he smelled the smoke, and with some weird skills that he has, he climbed up the ladder to our upstairs balcony, and we woke up to him beating on our upstairs balcony's door, and he was kicking on it really hard and squealing like a pig does, and that woke us up and saved our lives. And the neighbor's like, that's amazing, man. That's a wonderful pig you have there. So is that what happened to his leg? Because I noticed he has a wooden leg. And the neighbor goes like, well, you know, a great pig like that, you can't eat it all at once.
I have some critique that I have to say
Peter.
to...
I've heard the 30-second version of that joke, by the way.
Yeah.
Where's the fun in that?
But why? The Finbear's flag is an octagon. Did you notice?
Yeah.
It's an octagon.
It is.
What the fuck?
What the heck?
What the heck? What the heck? Because I always see his icon as a circle.
Yeah.
And
he
just
tricked
now,
you.
Jesus Christ. He's a scammer. Don't believe him.
Well, right now it would be TA with Toby time. So I guess that's not happening today.
Sorry to all but Papa.
Salute.
Okay.
To Toby
Okay.
One and Sobi.
And-
Still
and
follow
now
his Twitter. Link is in the description.
And now that I have called Finbear out on his scam, he's like distracting with some t-shirts.
I bought the shirt from what least. Has to be official.
Oh.
Had to be official. Oh.
Oh.
Still not too late to get your tickets to the Euro meetup in Budapest. I wanted to mention this one more time.
Can you explain the idea around this one?
Well, that's the UK guys.
You get on the boat.
A meetup.
You get in a boat.
We get on a boat, and there will be a DJ playing some music.
There will, really,
not a DJ of acclaimed letters like yourself, the best artist of the year award DJ recipient.
Maybe certain Word documents might show up and throw a little set on a river cruise. So there will be some food and some drinks, and then we all have some fun and then talk and meet. And there's still tickets available, so get your tickets. That's happening on July the 14th. It's a Friday night, Friday evening cruise.
That's 2 days at least before Pulse Chain launch.
Here there's dinner, No,
so those are chairs. That is not dinner.
Chairs. Yeah, I think the DJ probably plays upstairs or something like that. Maybe it's not even the same boat. I don't know, but make sure you support that. If you want to meet other Hexicans that are in Europe, come to Budapest. And if you are in the United States, you might want to join the captain on his Pulse Chain tour, which is also kicking off now in May. And down here are the dates and cities. That's in Portland, Oregon, and Seattle, where they.
Wild SJ is going to drive all the way to all these places.
All of that, starting from California to Portland,
Cincinnati,
Brooklyn,
New York,
Denver, Colorado. Yeehaw!
Wait a second. There's
Chicago,
only one stop in the Midwest. What? Oh, Chicago. So hold on a second.
Chicago, the city of wind.
So they're going. So there's nothing
city
in
of
Texas.
guns.
They're going around the top portion. Then they're not doing Texas because they're doing Chicago. So
they're doing Brooklyn, New York afterwards. I think the furthest south they go is Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee, the home of country music.
Pulse chain. It's coming soon.
That's right.
Well, I have a question, DJ Cryptomatic.
Yes.
You seem to like the country and a little bit of the Western. Where is your hat when you're DJing? Where is your hat?
It's there. I can.
Where are your boots to be scooting?
You sound like you never heard one of my country.
I've tuned in and then I've tuned out right away as soon as I hear. Where
you could have seen me in a country hat with a Stetson on.
I don't want to see you in a Stetson. I don't want to see a Stetson. I don't want to see any Stetsons in my life anymore. Don't forget, my father is Texan, and he traumatized me to all Western everything because it's terrible.
There it is.
So I have my everything.
Own, I have my own
country
track.
Music related, please. And by the way, Papa B, yeah. there goes your third Green Day.
Fuck you!
There is it. Can you see it? It's not green anymore.
No,
but the MACD is, so bite it, Peter.
I will bite your Mac.
You better pump this up again, Wales, or it's time for another hamster tweet. Can't believe I made it into the Rec Plebs Telegram. That's crazy. I need to
congratulations.
Somebody doesn't understand my cynical humor.
It's better than the Artist of the Year award.
By KSB TV.
Yes.
But the Cryptomatic, you have to try harder. I have been there like 3 times, I think.
Right. So have we got anything else?
I will not leave until that candle turns green again. Mind you, I will not leave.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, it's 8 minutes from now.
Just 2 4. 3. What?
Well,
we have
weekends in the United States. Weekends in the United States. 3.5 minutes to go. Yes, I didn't give up the leather pants. I can't fit in them anymore. And by the way, they were chaps.
What's chap? What's chaps?
No, Alan Fizame says,
pants?
get Papa's prune juice warmed up. No, it's stool softeners, Alan. Stool softeners don't have to be warmed up.
What the heck?
What the heck?
You grown up in Texas. How can you not like
I
country
did not
music?
grow up in Texas. I'm from Los Angeles. My father is from
He was
Texas.
born old. Come on.
City
Shut
of
up.
Angels.
You guys are work people. Thank you. Thank you. 14 more days.
That's nice. We got all the we got better awards than they gave out before. We got all these awards from the chat, man.
No, shh.
Thank you for the super chat. We covered that already.
Yes.
Rewind the tape, sir.
And no, we can't give you your €2 back. They're already in Kinetics' pocket.
Sir, no, sir, no.
So
what did you want to say, Peter, that you should me?
That we have a super chat.
Oh.
But Cryptomatic was faster.
Yeah.
All right. So, chat, I need you to light up. I need you to light up the chat now. Put in lemons, put in unicorns, put in something. We've got a brand new outro to the show by
Again?
DJ Nom Nom.
Oh my God.
Light up the chat. God damn it. Thanks for watching. 100 people watching. Smash the likes. Let's go.
Bro.
That's
You like drum and bass? I love drum